Today's Transformation Tuesday, we're talking about housing. And all you have to do is take a look around town to tell the amount of transformation that has been had, especially when it comes to housing stock in the city of New Britain. You know, I think back to the very first housing development that I actually cut the ribbon on. That was the Jefferson House. It was an elderly housing complex up on Corbin Ave and Horse Plain Road there. And then you think about the amount of projects that have been transformed in this community since then. But I think what's most important is what improvement in your housing stock has done for the community, right? We're no longer settling for, terrible apartments, but we've made great strides at holding landlords and property owners accountable for fixing up their properties. But we've also made some massive improvements in a complete diversity of housing stock all across the town, in every corner of town. We've got the single family homes that we're building on the site of the old Aquinas property that's going to go to first-time home buyers. We've got the massive renovation at 321 Ellis Street. Just look downtown with 222 Main Street, the Brit, the High Railer. I go up to Broad Street and I think about the Berkowitz building, and then not only the Berkowitz building, but the second phase of it that's currently being constructed right next to it. We're looking at places like 189 Chestnut Street, an old factory building that was vacant forever. It's now the Study on Chestnut. Columbus Commons, right across the street, a brand new ground-up transit-oriented development facility. We're looking at 480 Myrtle Street, the Bird Industrial Lofts, 102 West Main Street. These are all transformative projects that have added thousands of units of housing to this community. But diversity in your housing stock is incredibly important. It's not just one kind of apartment. It's not just senior apartments. It's not just low-income apartments. You need workforce housing. You need market rate housing. You need single family homes. You need places with multiple bedrooms to accommodate families. Really diversifying our portfolio and the types of housing that we have been able to spearhead and to have create is really making a huge difference in our community today. No longer are people who have a Section 8 voucher going to have to settle for a place that's roach infested. They have beautiful options right here in New Britain. But right next door, you have somebody who may be a young professional who is just, getting their career off and started. And having this mix of income levels is really, really important for our community. And when I look at our housing stock and where we've come from 2013 when I took office to today in 2025, it really is just incredible. And a lot of this development doesn't happen magically. It comes with forging and developing a lot of public-private partnerships with housing developers and landlords and property owners, really trying to find ways to make a lot of these very difficult developments work. It's not easy to rehabilitate housing. It's not easy to build from the ground up. So the city really had to be an active partner with a lot of these property owners in these developments. A lot of work, but definitely well worth it.